Ever stumbled upon a movie that made you question society, morality, and the thin line between justice and chaos? The Chase, a 1966 film directed by Arthur Penn, takes viewers on a roller coaster ride through a small Texas town gripped by scandal and turmoil. When was the first time you watched this cinematic gem? Whether it's a distant memory or a recent discovery, get ready for a journey filled with funny, shocking, and downright sad revelations about it. In this video, we're about to unravel the layers that make this film a timeless exploration of human nature. Have you ever thought about how a movie could influence your life? The Chase has a knack for sparking introspection. Share your personal stories of inspiration or influence in the comments below. We're curious to hear the unique ways this classic has affected you. As you reminisce, think about your most special memory or personal experience related to it. Did it provoke laughter, tears, or contemplation? We'd love to hear your stories and memories in the comments below. Get ready for a dose of nostalgia and enlightenment as we delve into the fascinating world of this film. Keep watching and let the journey begin. The Chase is a 1966 movie directed by Arthur Penn. It revolves around a small southern town where a wealthy businessman's daughter runs away with a man from a troubled past. As the town sheriff, Calder, tries to find them, tensions rise, revealing the town's dark secrets and underlying prejudices. The plot unfolds against the backdrop of racial tensions and societal issues prevalent in the American South during the 1960s. The main characters include Sheriff Calder, who is determined to maintain order in the face of chaos, and Bubber, the man at the center of the chase, whose past and motivations drive much of the narrative. Additionally, there's Anna, the daughter of the town's wealthy businessman, whose decision to run away sets off the events of the story. The movie received critical acclaim for its intense portrayal of social issues and its complex characters. It was praised for its gripping storyline and powerful performances by its cast, including Marlon Brando, Robert Redford, and Jane Fonda. The Chase stands as a compelling depiction of the turbulent times in which it was set, exploring themes of justice, identity, and societal pressure. In the movie released in 1966, we meet an interesting character, a former ballet dancer who trained at Sadler's Wells Theater. Even though he used to dance gracefully, he gets caught up in a gripping story with unexpected twists. Richard Bradford also does a great job playing one of the mean thugs. Apart from the movie, there's a cool story from George England's book about Marlon Brando. He turned down a special Oscar because he didn't want to go to the big awards show. These stories show how Hollywood can be complicated, and they give us a peek into the lives of the people in it. Each story and performance adds to the history of movies, reminding us that there's always a story behind every movie scene. So whether it's on screen or in a book, The Chase keeps grabbing people's attention and leaving a lasting impression on the movie world. The Chase, a movie from 1966, holds a significant place in cinema history. It topped MSN's The Big 50 Cinema's Greatest Legends poll in March 2009, beating out Robert De Niro and Al Pacino. Additionally, it secured the 83rd spot in Empire magazine's The Top 100 Movie Stars of All Time list in October 1997. Richard Bradford, an actor in The Chase, admired Marlon Brando and sought to emulate his acting style. Bradford's attempt to channel Brando's approach adds depth to The Chase's legacy, showcasing the influence of one iconic actor on another. In 1966, Sidney Lumet directed the film The Chase. Initially, Robert Redford was supposed to be in The Verdict in 1982, but he withdrew and Paul Newman took on the role, earning him an Oscar nomination. The lead in The Chase is Jane Fonda, known for her top films like Coming Home, The Dollmaker, Clute, They Shoot Horses, Don't They?, and Julia. She also hosted the CBS Radio Mystery Theater. The Chase is a classic with a compelling story and great performances, making it stand out in the careers of those involved. It's a significant part of cinematic history, showcasing the talent and versatility of its cast and crew. This movie, The Chase, a 1966 movie, features notable facts surrounding its lead actor, Brando. During the filming of Mutiny on the Bounty in 1962, he developed a fondness for Tahiti and later acquired Teshuroa, an atoll near Tahiti, intending to establish the Brando, an eco-friendly hotel. This venture aimed to offer luxury accommodations with 30 deluxe villas, making it the sole hotel on Teshuroa. Brando, once intrigued by the idea of portraying Pablo Picasso in a film, pursued a banana diet in an attempt to shed weight for the role, which unfortunately never materialized. Before his passing in 2004, Brando granted E-Games permission to utilize his voice in their video game, The Godfather, released in 2006. These facets of Brando's life provide additional layers to his legacy and interest beyond his cinematic contributions. In the early 1960s, a movie called The Chase brought together lifelong friends Robert Redford and Sidney Pollack. They both debuted as actors in a film called War Hunt in 1962. Redford's first acting gig was in a minor role on the Perry Mason series, specifically in an episode titled The Case of the Treacherous Toupee in 1960. During an interview on celebrating 40 years of CBS Sunday Morning in September 2018, he mentioned this early part of his career. Redford, a seasoned actor, once said he kept making movies to raise funds for what he saw as the definitive film about Native Americans. However, despite his dedication, this big project never happened. In 1971, he showed his versatility beyond acting with the song Rainy Days and Mondays. Inspired by his mother, he originally meant it for the Fifth Dimension, but they said no. So it ended up with the Carpenters. Throughout his career, he demonstrated a commitment to various artistic pursuits, from acting to his unfulfilled aspirations in filmmaking and unexpected ventures into music. These different sides give a peek into his artistic journey. The Chase, released in 1966, features Marlon Brando in a notable role. Brando, known for his consecutive Oscar nominations from 1951 to 1960, received his first nomination for A Streetcar Named Desire. However, in a review of The Chase, critic Rex Reed criticized Brando's performance, stating that he often sounded unclear. In a 1989 TV interview with Connie Chung, Brando revealed that he donated his entire salary from a dry white season to an anti-apartheid group in South Africa. He expected MGM, the studio behind the film, to match his contribution. However, Brando expressed frustration, claiming that MGM failed to honor their agreement, which led to tension between him and the studio. This dispute was speculated to be one reason behind Brando's decision to give his first interview in many years. In 1966, a movie called The Chase faced some interesting events beyond its production. In 1985, the intended lead actor for another movie called The Accused had financial issues, so Jodie Foster stepped in and later won an Academy Award for her role. Also, in 1970, there was an incident at Cleveland Airport involving the lead actress of The Chase. Reportedly, she got into a scuffle with officers over her luggage, which led to legal trouble. However, she was eventually cleared of drug smuggling charges, and a lawsuit against her was dismissed. Despite these events, The Chase is mostly remembered for the lead actress's later career, including her iconic role as Vito Corleone in The Godfather, considered one of the greatest movie characters ever. In The Chase, a 1966 movie, Marlon Brando struggles to secure his son's bail drew attention. Initially unable to meet the $10 million bail for his son, Christian Brando, Marlon eventually posted his Mulholland Drive house as collateral. He later took a cameo role in Christopher Columbus, The Discovery, to cover the cost. Marlon Brando's influence extends beyond acting. His involvement in several Oscar-nominated films, including Butch Cassidy and The Sundance Kid, The Sting, All the President's Men, and Out of Africa, highlights his diverse contributions. He also directed Oscar-nominated movies like Quiz Show and Ordinary People. In August 2018, The Chase had its first UK terrestrial TV screening in years on Talking Pictures TV. The broadcast included edits to remove offensive language,